Welcome back, guys, to another video with Fab. Every day except Tuesdays and Thursdays. How's everybody's weekend? I hope it's going pretty good. So, the past couple days we've been playing Fall Guys, and man, it's a lot of fun. I think we played like Friday night, probably like 4 or 5 hours. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun. But for this episode, we are going to be working on getting this area kind of done up. I've been trying to do it on live stream, but like progress has been very slow. I was able to make this little house here. And basically what I'm going to go for here is going to be like, this is like the slums. So that's what I have as my interpretation of it. I keep forgetting I do not have Optified right now. I keep trying to zoom in and my C button is not working. So I would like to make this the rest of the slums area, kind of finish this area up. And I'd kind of like to decorate this area over here as well next to this pillar. I was debating on making a like lighthouse situation. I tried to make up a lighthouse. I made some designs. And nothing really just worked out for me. Like, I couldn't find anything that actually looked good for this. So I might have to try to find another way or something else to put here. Because it's just not working. So I'll have to play around with that. And then I'd kind of like to start getting the trail figured out and laid out to figure out where everything else is going to go. I was thinking of putting the storage room probably over here in this area, somewhere around here. And then we'll have like this will be like the rich district, so kind of concur like this. Then I think on the back side of this we'll have I want to say like a shipping yard or a dock area as well. And then on the side over by Rains, maybe have another one, so we'll have like 2 of them. And then this area, you know, it's just the slums where all the workers are and all that, and the rich people live by like the storage room, the pyramids. I have to find out where the big pyramid is going to go to. That one's going to be big. Because if we go ahead and look at the map, as you can see, these have taken a pretty big footprint, actually. So the next big pyramid is probably gonna be double the size of this. So we're looking at like, maybe we might make it right here. That might be a good area for it. Or we move up into this area. We have a lot of space to work around, so we have to play around with that. And then I started to actually dig out to the river here. So I think maybe we'll work on getting that today too. It's mainly today is just going to be getting a lot of small things done, just finishing up this area just because I've been having such a hard time getting it done during the streams. So I'd like to get this area done so we can start moving towards a bigger project and maybe work on the, storage room next. I think that's going to be necessary because I'm starting to get like overabundant amount of materials to the point where I can't find anything. Typical Fab, I'm very bad at like locating things and like putting things away neatly. But this is just terrible. Like, it takes me way much longer than it should to go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and start working on this. I think the hardest thing about this build is just kind of coming up with ideas on exactly how to make little tiny hut houses. Because this has probably been the hardest part of this whole build, is like coming up with these little huts. Like, I came up with these ones pretty easily, and then it started becoming like this. And then I just copied that one to this one. And then I just copied that one to this one. Changed a couple little things here and there, but overall it's like the same thing. I don't know, these little house huts it's hard to build them because I'm trying to make something that's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the slums, It's supposed to look like run down, not very spacious, not very big. And it's just somewhere you really don't want to kind of live, so it's been a struggle. It has definitely been a struggle, but I think it's kind of coming along together. Like, the goal is, or my hopes, I should say. I'm really waiting for the sun to kind of drop down. Come on. I'm like, there we go. So my hopes for this thing is that basically after I get a bunch of them made, it's just going to like really fill up the place. And it's going to look better as the whole project as a whole. Compared to like just several big projects. I don't know, this is my first time doing something like this. Doing some simple, really small, simple buildings and just having lots of them to kind of fill out an area to give a certain aesthetic. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but hopefully it turns out alright. We're going to keep going at it. And hopefully, since they're all like the same block, I don't even have rockets. Hopefully that, since they're the same block, it's not going to really diminish the value on these. So, well, I guess diminishing the value is not probably the proper term because I want the value to be diminished. These are the slums. Nobody wants to live here. But then on top of that, we did get this taken care of. So this took quite a bit of work. I spent most of the night doing this. I got this all filled in with water. I think there's still some spots I need to play around with the water with a little bit. like right here, the water actually is 1 block higher, and then it just acted weird when I got rid of some of the sand there. So again, just little things I gotta play around with. And then I think we gotta clean up the sides a little bit too. We got rid of a lot of the sand, but then there's like these little pockets of stuff that we kind of want to clean up and get that taken care of. And then we want to go ahead and start placing some grass on the edges, kind of like what we did over here. And I think, did we even finish the grass on this edges? On these edges? No. Okay, so this whole one side is not done yet, so we only want to do that. Oh, and then we need to do some more trees too, actually, now that I think of it. We're missing some trees. We definitely need some more trees. Yeah. Because the plan is to have trees on the outsides of where the water is, and then like in the interior is going to be just like city-ish. City burn? Urban? Urban? I don't know. I don't know the proper terminology. Oh, this project is kicking my butt lately. It is kicking my butt, but I really want to get this little island done today. This little island is going to be pretty much we're going to be focusing all my energy for the next like week as we do this video is getting this all taken care of, because after this I want to build the item sorter because I need it. Like my chests are just becoming a mess, and on top of that I'm going to need a lot of blocks for that now that I think of it. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm kind of scared. Just knowing how many blocks I'm going to need is kind of scary. I don't know if I really want to commit to that. It's so big. We gotta do it, right? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We can't. Since when has Fab stepped away from a challenge? Never. Never! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just keep on grinding. We'll be back. There's gonna be little jump cuts in this video. I'm gonna try to do not a single time lapse. I'm just gonna keep trying to talk to you as progress goes on here and there and talk about what I'm doing. And I do too many time lapses, I think. I think I have a time lapse addiction. So we're gonna kind of try to wean off this time-lapse addiction today. So I totally forgot that school was actually starting back up again through this whole coronavirus stuff. Like I totally forgot about school. Like it just totally like slipped my mind. Like I explains why the player base has been a little bit smaller than usual is because everybody's going back to school. Like there's some communication going on in Discord like, hey, where's everybody been? And then school starts popping off. It's like, oh, that's right, people actually go to school. it's just been such a weird year, right? 2020 has been such a weird year. So many random things, so many crazy things that have been happening. It's like it's just hard to comprehend. Like you would have asked me last year if this was if this could happen, I would have said no way, that's nothing like that would ever happen. Well, it definitely has happened, and it's definitely through the world for a spin. So I'm not quite sure how school is working for majority of you people. I know some of you are probably doing some school from home. Some are probably doing all from home mix. I'm not too sure. That's something I'm not 100% sure on, but regardless, I am sorry. That must have gotta suck. Because like when I went to school, like the thing I always looked forward to was just like hanging out with my friends, you know, and not being able to do that would kind of suck, actually. Like, why are you going to school then, right? I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of a bummer, in a big way, in my opinion. But I mean, what can you do? You know, you're just gotta go with the strikes and you know just make the best out of any situation. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably talk about like all the stuff that we've been doing around here. So as you can see, we went ahead, moved all the chests. We moved all the chests that way. Keep trying to do Optifine. I still know Optifine. It's kind of frustrating. But we did get all this kind of moved away from here so we can kind of finish up the island because we're almost done. We are about a little over halfway, so we're getting there. We went ahead, got the grass spread around completely, and we've been just making a bunch of little crappy houses. I mean, these are just like some poor houses, right? It's just poor houses. It's just to really fill out the area and kind of give a nice ambiance to it. I think I need to add some more roof designs to it. I did add some barrels to that one, just as like I was just trying it out, and I think I actually like that a lot. I think that for at least for that one, I don't think I want to do that in all of them, but in that one especially, I think it just adds a nice little detail. But it's kind of nice to see this thing kind of just fill out a little bit more. I think it's turning out really cool. I think we just need to add a ton more houses. So I started getting really tight with these houses too, because we got like a couple here. And then we have like 3 that are like back to back. like all in this area. I just want it to feel like really claustrophobic and really like slumish. I might even add some like, I was thinking about playing with some carpet, possibly adding some like carpet coming out by the doors and having it like what do they call those things? I can't quite think of what they're called, but basically like they come out and then it's like a little arch thing with the umbrellas. I don't know what they're called, but I see them on campers all the time and it's gonna drive me nuts a little bit. But regardless, I'm liking the concept of this. It kind of sucks that Optifine is not out yet because I would love to use some shaders and be able to like take a look at this, what it's gonna look like, and you know, nice BSL glory. But we're gonna just have to wait on that. That's also part of the reason why we are not using like time lapses at this moment, just because BSL shaders are not available for 1.16.2 at the time. I gotta wait for Optifine to get updated. And by the way, you can see a little image of Dom behind me. He went ahead and spent some points and got a little chibi statue made of him over at his base. So actually it looks pretty good. Like I kind of mirrored what I did with mine, or what Chaden did with mine, and then just kind of replicated it, and I think it turned out pretty good actually. I kind of love the design on it. So, but anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and play around with this carpet thing that I was talking about. Maybe try to fill out this area a little bit more, and well, we'll go from there. So first things first, you can see we have shaders back. Lovely old BSL shaders. Ah, it feels good. Like everything looks so much better with shaders. Like honestly, like I don't know how you can go without shaders. Like it just looks so beautiful. Even though it's kind of bright in the desert. Like I don't like to play like this all the time just because of how bright it is. It's like, whoa. I think there is a way for me to turn it down, but I'm not too sure on how, because like this is like just looking at the sand, it's just a little too much brightness. You definitely feel the desert heat from it. But I think we are done with the area, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the slums? I think it turned out really, really good. I had some help on a live stream from Austin, and I think Weiser might have gave a hand here and there as well. Oh my god, not again. Not again. I hear him, I just don't see him. Oh no, oh no. Bad idea, Feb. Not again. Oh my gosh, no. Oh man. Was not seeing that happening. I can't believe that happened. Oh no, there's chickens everywhere. I just heard chickens. I was like, wait a minute. I think I got it soon enough where the eggs did not start hatching though. There's still a lot, but I think this is manageable. We just gotta make sure to get them before they spread. Okay, how much do we got left here? Oh man. Stupid eggs. Stupid chickens. No! Okay, I think we are good now. There's I can't even get out. Stay in there. Nobody likes you. Okay. Anyways, a little bit of detour there. So the plan was, when I made this area up, is that it's kind of like a maze. Like everywhere you go, it's easy to get lost. Just some dead ends here and there. And it's just kind of like a cool area, honestly. Like, I just love the way it turned out. It's very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's just, it gives me the vibe that I was looking for. It's very slumish. You know, it's just very condensed, very tight. And from a distance, it looks really good. And from the interior, I mean, some of these houses could probably look a little bit better. But, you know, honestly, I think it fits the aesthetic I was going for. Like, especially this idea. This is what Austin's idea. He decided to do the banners with the trapdoors. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy he suggested that, and he went ahead and did some, because it adds such like a nice flavor to it. Definitely adds a nice flavor. Man, I'm hearing chickens everywhere. These freaking chickens are gonna be everywhere. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing I do like about this is basically you can like almost traverse like majority of this area by like jumping from rooftop to rooftop, which is pretty cool. It's I don't know. It's just it gives me like Assassin's Creed vibes, right? That's kind of what I get from it. It's like Assassin's Creed vibes. You can just like traverse this. Like wow. It's cool. I dig it. I'm very happy with this, guys. I'm very happy with it. I was kind of worried at first when I was doing this or building it that it wasn't going to turn out quite as I was expecting or wanting to, but I think in the end it honestly turned out better than I was expecting. So the next question comes up to play is like, how do I do the next build, like the more richer district? Because originally the plan was to do like bigger buildings surrounding it, so it'd be more of a, you know, like a richer district maybe, and then have like maybe like little small attachment houses to them here and there, and like have them fenced off a little bit. At least that was the plan. Like, because seeing this though, like makes me just want to like fill this whole entire area up with nothing but this, but I think that'd be kind of redundant for sure. So I think we need to change it up a little bit. I do want to put one or more of these pillars, maybe like right there. I'm thinking I need to find out where I'm going to put the other bridge. Like this bridge is going to have to, I'm going to have to make another one. I think I was thinking about like over in this corner. There's kind of like a big gap right here, and I think that might be a good spot to do it. So we'll have to play around with it a little bit and kind of see what looks the best. So I think the next thing for the next episode is definitely going to be starting to work on this area or start building the auto sorter. The auto sorter is going to be so big. Like I'm having a hard time figuring out where I kind of want it. I would definitely want it on the shore of the ocean or next to the ocean. So I'm not too sure where that's going to be. Like right here might be a decent spot. I think it's going to take up like a big chunk like that. So I think we'd have to do a lot of terraforming over here. Because, I mean, otherwise, I don't know. I just don't want too many of the big builds together. So if we have a big build here, a big build here. We have our iron farm here. So then maybe we make a bigger pyramid back on the corner here. And then maybe another pyramid over here. And then we just kind of fill it all in with buildings. And then varying sizes. But majority, I think, are going to be bigger size houses. Just because they're going to be a little bit more richer. This is meant to be the suburbs, or not the suburbs, the the slums. Can't even think of the word there for a sec. Because I thought I originally had plans on maybe even going all the way up here, but we are about almost 2 months now into the server, so we got. I think we just need to kind of focus on this one big build here. That's going to take a while. That's probably going to be a couple episodes just because how big that is, and then from there. We'll probably work on the next big pyramid, and that's going to take a while as well. And I think we'll save all the houses and stuff for, save majority of the houses for, oh, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. You guys like that? I think this is beautiful. Leave your comments down below. What you guys think? You guys, let me know how beautiful you think this is, because on a scale of 10, 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely beautiful. Let me see those 10s, guys. Let me see those 10s. Anyways, at least that's kind of the plan that we guys have set for this. Let me get a nice little backdrop here. You can see the sun setting behind me. You can see the lovely slums to my right. It's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe if you guys have not already. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out my second YouTube channel where I do lovely dirt bike vlogs and stuff like that. We're going to be getting into hunting here soon and some fishing. Probably, well, ice fishing still quite a bit ways out. But either way, guys, I hope you guys had a good time. And until next time, have a good night. Peace.